What's up, my friends? Peers, chess.com can't stop launching new novelty bots, and we've got two here called under the title The Big Game. Obviously there's some game going on somewhere, and it involves people wearing helmets. So if it's not motor racing or maybe mountaineering, don't really know what you need a helmet for, but let's try them out. So we've got one called Philadelphia, one called Kansas City, and we are going to take them in order. We'll go Philly first, and random and challenge mode. So these are 1,000 rated, so they shouldn't be very hard for me. I've been doing London for my kind of beginner speed bots. Okay, so we've got like an Indian system coming out. I'm expecting pawn there. Yeah. Alright, so the thing is, having a pawn here will make sense, because if this bishop's going to go to g7, right, it's going to be biting on granite down there. So I'm probably not going to play the Jabava version with knight c3. Let's just carry on, make it normal pedestrian stuff, get my bishop out, get my knight out. There's really no rush on my side because my opponent's doing nothing to contest the center. So, you know, yeah, you might normally bring out your knight first, but hey ho, really doesn't matter. Okay, let's play normal London stuff. This is all normal. Probably play c3. Ooh, hello. So he's got quite a lot of focus down on this square. It's g4 now. But at the same time, it's kind of weakening. So this pawn's defended twice. Okay, playing the cards very close to his chest is Mr. Philly here. Mr. Filibuster. Okay, let's play Queen c2. I've got ideas maybe about sacking the bishop here. We shall see about that. Alright. Let's long castle, just for giggles, yeah? So now the queen's moved over there. He doesn't have as much. He did have a lot of action. You see, after this move, he had 1, 2, 3 looking at this square, right? And now, moved the knight in the way. Now there's only 2 pieces on there. So I've long castled. He's played rook b8. I'm thinking about this idea already, just starting to launch. This queen-bishop combo is really, really cool. So if I do this and takes and maybe knight takes, well, let's get a rook over. Let's get a spare rook. There's no reason to jump the gun. Okay, now we're going to go g4. Knight on g8 can't be mate. Is that right? Or is it f8? Knight f8 can't be mate, I think, is the saying. Okay, this pawn's actually defended twice. It's got pawn and then queen behind it. But I think it's time to bust open some stuff now. If pawn advances, I've got knight takes. Okay, let's capture there. Alright, now stuff is starting to look a little fragile. Takey, 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 takey is possible, but not. It just doesn't feel right, does it? This knight's looking a bit sluggish at the back of the board. I could bring this guy in, but still, right. I need to carry on my demolition act here. So if I advance the knight. Bishop here, knight here, pawn up. I've got to come after this g-pawn, I think, and Freddie's the guy for the job. So knight here. Or do we dive straight in with this? I don't really want to open up his queen. No benefit of that. I'm sacking the exchange here. So it did say the Philly bot was kind of defensively orientated. Sorry, defensively orientated. You're talking American football. Yeah, something like this. I just want to dislodge this horse. That's fine. I was going to do this anyway. Huh. Okay, tickety horsey. If G takes, that's really opened things up. I'm happy about this. I have knight G5 hits the queen. I've got 2 attackers on there, but 2 defenders. I could play knight H4, add defender number 3. He's going to push a pawn. Oh, then I have knight here as well. Yeah, I like this. That's defended by the rook, see? Okay, what was that about? Okay, so I have check winning a rook. Winning the exchange. King, he must move. Alright. And now we continue. This pawn hangs, yes. Two attackers, 1 defender. Let's have it. Alright. I'm not concerned about the queen coming back here. I can just move because my rooks are paired. Don't have to worry about my rooks. This is a good thing. Okay, I'm up material. Let's simplify. Simplify. Simplify me. Simplify. Simplify me. Okay, I'm +2. I'm up at exchange. Okay, let's do it. Come on. Right, opponent only has dark square bishops. I'm going to get my king off the back rank. I'm going to give my rooks the freedom of the city. I'm going to play this. If you want to trade your knight for the bishop, you are most welcome. Okay, now I can kick the knight away, I guess. Is he going to come here? Nope. Yeah, let's just try and we'll try and get him to. Oh, that was just terrible. And there you go. That's what you get at 1,000. Just random stuff. Okay, that's a discovered check. Hits the rook, and we're going to win the game. Okay. So I'm now thinking of doubling up my rooks on an open file. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns. So we're up now in exchange and a pawn. I'm going to make life deeply unpleasant for that bishop if I can. Okay. So you've gone there. I can do this now because I don't think that pawn... He's got no way of defending that pawn. So this is check. He has to move on to 7th here. And this pawn must fall. Okay. And it's just a question of sweeping up. Now the bishop's pinned and can't move, so I'm going to get both rooks on the back rank. And the bishop has to die. Check. If I check again, he goes here. 1, 2 pawns are stuck. This pawn can move and gets gobbled. So what's the finish then? Checkity-doo-dah. King goes here. He could go, yeah, he can go there as well. Now if check here, he must go there. Then I can just win this pawn, I'm sure of it. I could promote another one, but let's try and, I mean, this would be mate, yeah? When I capture this pawn. I capture the pawn, he goes here. Now check, he goes here. Check with the pawn then. Still goes here. That's mate. Yep, good stuff. Right, next bot. Next bot, Kansas City. Right, and we've got white again, so we're going to play d4 again. Going to go London style. And you've also played the Indian with knight f6. Okay. Okay. Apparently they've got the same programming. And again, I can just develop at my leisure. Don't have to worry. We're going to get the same game twice, I wonder. I'll bring my knight here. In 2 minds about this knight. Well, I can just push now with tempo. You can't retreat to here, of course. That's a proper tempo. Okay, g4 is tempting. Also, it's maybe like knight round there now. This pawn's kind of stuck in the knight's way. So let's bring the knight here. I might short castle. But I kind of like this long castle thing. I think this bishop and queen were great in the last game. Let's do it again. If it works, repeat. Rinse and repeat. Okay, and off Harry goes on his merry way. I am drinking a solution of malic acid. Ooh, tastes like vitamin C. So doing a liver gallbladder flush on the weekend, Sunday night. Okay, if I push, he can't push because bishop takes. So I like this idea of Harry making a real nuisance of himself. And I have 2 attackers on there. And I have 2 attackers on here. And I'm just going to punch a hole in it. Right then. If you take and I take, I'm happy. I'm owning the open file. I think my knight wants to improve its situation. Not concerned about this. I'm not concerned. That's now another attacker on there. Yes, take out the bishop. I'm up materials. I'm up 2 pawns. So, similar situation to last time. Right, I want to make life hard for the knight. I mean, that's not bad, actually. It secures the bishop there and hits the queen. Seems okay. Do it again. Bye-bye, queen. That was nice playing with you. Okay. And now the other knight. This knight needs to come in because knights are short-range fighters. Kind of like this idea. That's another king-rook fork here. We won material last time, I think, with that. Oh, that doesn't do anything, does it? Look, it's another forkable square. And you're in check. And you have to move. Alright. What's the evilest thing we've got? Check. King has to take because he can't go there or there. So there king takes. I throw in another check with the rook. Knight blocks. Is that the only move? I think it is. Bishop's guarding that, knight's guarding that. Knight blocks. No! Ha! Right. Yep. Well, I could just grab the rook, eh? Just grab the rook. Now we're up 4 materials. I've checked here, but knight takes. Doesn't it work? Okay, I'm going to put my queen here and kind of here. That looks like the general gist of a plan. Or what else is there? So what are we up? I'm up at an exchange and 2 pawns, yeah? I like this structure. It's nice when you can just forget about pieces. Okay, if I give check there, knight takes, doesn't work at all. I could try and get my rook on the G file and then shift the bishop out the way. It's a thought. Okay, let's get the rook there anyway. Huh. Okay, it's interesting. This is double check, king takes. In fact, just here, knight takes rook, queen takes, check. So I've now given up the exchange, but I am still 2 pawns in front. Okay, let's put my bishop here again. The idea is to like check and come in. Okay. Check here is covered by the knight, so no dice. Here, discovered check. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. But queen in here is kind of aggressive. What about this? Can just snatch a pawn. Snatch a pawn, attack the knight. Right, that's what's nice about this. No, you can't do anything. Can't do nothing. Nothing about it. Right, and now here, that doesn't work again because of the knight. It's annoying me. Okay, where do I want to put my queen? I want to put my queen here, so let's come back round. That's forced. And I don't want to run out of options. Check again. He can't retreat anymore. There you go. Let's trade off. Now we trade off. Okay. Just move my pawn up. I'm not concerned about this too much. Okay. Now his knight, in a way, has an advantage against the solo bishop. The issue is that my bishop can only land on 32 squares on the board, whereas this knight, in theory, can land on all 64, if it gets the opportunity. Ah, dropped a pawn there. Never mind, this defends it again. Okay, now I think surely I can win this pawn. Oh no, he has to bring his knight back there, yeah? And then, but then his knight is stuck, so if I like push a5, okay, I'll win the pawn. Again, another super solid structure. The king can do nothing without putting himself in check. I just creep up the board. Oh, capture en passant there. Okay, kick the knight away. That's check. But now, how do you stop the promotion? You don't. Check here. This doesn't work again because of the knight. So maybe it's time to push the g-pawn up. You had a fork there. That was a royal fork, look. Okay. Right, I feel the need to protect my pawn. Right, then I can now skewer the king. He can capture the pawn, but then I win the knight with check, so that doesn't work. I win the knight with check, so that doesn't work. Not good. Okay, here, and I'm just threatening mate. There, king forced here, mate. Bingo. Okay, so two almost identical bots. They played the same opening. Rated about 1,000? Yeah. Yeah, decent. Decent. So anyway, I don't know what it's all about. Some kind of sporting event, must be. There you go. Yeah, 1,000 feels kind of fair. So yeah, quite enjoyable. But I don't expect them to hang around for too long now, because the aforementioned sporting event is I think over, and so these will evaporate before too long. But don't worry, because some other silly bots will come along very shortly to replace them. So there you go. Have a go at the Philly one and the KFC one if you enjoy. Yeah, that's it basically. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.